The history of racing in space goes back many years. Before the development of the Munchausen drive, races were held in the Sol system using primitive spacecraft. With the construction of FTL craft, the scale of the races expanded. Even today, competitions that descended down from them continue to take place throughout the galaxy. Spaceship development factories and their subsidiary companies risk losing prestige by sinking funds into corporate ships, while unknown privateers enter their own ships, trusting in their abilities. Whether they're corporate or private, pilots in the race are all shooting for the same goal: the fame and glory bestowed on the winner. It spurs them on in these dangerous races. These races have become well known for the difficulty of their courses, not to mention the speed involved. Year after year, many ships continue to participate, but the ultimate glory is given to the one who overcomes all of these obstacles.
Attention, this is Spaceport Control Tower in Haifong. Outlaw Star, I have you on my beacon.
Yes, we finally made it to Haifong.
Since Haifong's such a big place, aren't the port fees gonna cost us an awful lot of money?
Yeah, whatever, it'll work out.
Wow, this place is pretty cool.
Come on, don't get so excited, it's embarrassing.
I can't help it.
Man, oh man, Haifong's a big city, all right.
Yeah.
So, Jean, where do you plan on going to from here?
To the offices for the space race here in Haifong.
Space race office?
That's right, we're gonna enter the Outlaw Star in the space race.
All right. Now, the Haifong Space Race is open to everyone. The entry fee may be paid by a business or an individual. Either way is fine. And the ship's class doesn't matter either. If you'd still like to enter, I recommend that you do now.
There's one more thing I'd like to know. If it would be possible, I'd like to get some more information about the other ships that'll be competing.
I'm sorry, according to the rules, you're not allowed to investigate other ships.
But I'm only interested in one other ship.
Well, I'm not allowed to tell you that, sir.
Are you sure you can't?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well in that case, there is one other thing I'd like to know.
What would that be?
I'd really like your phone number.
If I'm not mistaken, I think you already have this office's phone number.
Oh, I see. Since you put it that way, I guess I'll just call the office when the race is over. In the meantime, would you mind doing me a favor? Tell us what we need to do now.
Just fill in the necessary items on these forms. Our staff will conduct a simple onboard check-in before the race begins.
And anything else?
Yes, sir. You must deposit into an assigned account 150,000 wong as your entry fee.
I'm sorry, how much did you say?
150,000. That, of course, also includes the insurance.
Open to everyone, yeah, right. Come on, lady. Even if you win the race, you don't take home a single wong. What private pilot has that kind of money?
That is the stupidest thing I ever heard of!
When participants cannot afford it, they simply find themselves a sponsor.
Find a sponsor?
That's right. The Haifeng Space Race is regarded as a highly effective advertising approach by which many businesses have found they increase their sales. However,
Yeah, what now?
just so you know, it might be difficult for someone entering the first time to be able to find a sponsor.
I know, thanks for nothing. You just watch us, lady. We're gonna enter this damn race and we're gonna win! I'm not really sure how, though.
Just forget about it. I don't think we'll come up with 150,000 no matter what we do.
There are two reasons we have got to fly in the space race. First, we have to promote our names, because if we don't, the big jobs are never gonna come our way.
You mean use it to kind of advertise us? Still, what good is the race if we don't make any money?
The second reason is McDougal. I heard his ship is here now.
What, are you kidding? The McDougal brothers are gonna enter the race?
I'm not sure. I don't have any definite proof, but I thought I saw one that looked like his on the news when they showed all the ships entering the port.
Are you sure it was really them?
I don't think I could forget that ship, and I'm gonna enter this race to make sure they don't forget me.
Okay, so now I know why we are, but how are we gonna do it?
Hey, what do you think?
I believe in the expression, neither a borrower nor a lender be. I left 3 wong, which was my part of the bill.
Wait a minute, where you going?
I haven't the slightest interest in space racing, and there's nothing else here at the moment that needs my help. But don't worry, once the race is over, I'll be in touch with you again.
Hey, don't bother!
You sure about that?
I don't care, she can do what she wants.
So now what are we supposed to do?
I guess we're gonna have to go see our friend.
What? Uh-oh.
My, Gene and Jim. It must be fate that has brought us together again.
Actually, I'm surprised to find you here at your place. I thought other people always ran your divine headquarters.
If there's a god of business, he's certainly watching over me.
We came here strictly for business, Fred. Come on, I already explained this to you on the phone.
Okay, all right, calm down. I'll be glad to sponsor you. Really? It's good advertising, even for us. We'll handle all your expenses if you finish in the money.
What's this in the money? Is that when you finish in the top 3?
That's right. But if you finish 4th or lower, you'll owe me even more money.
You see, what did I tell you, Gene?
Stop, it's all right, Jim. Okay, that's fine. With expenses, it'll come to about 400,000 won, so please have it ready for us.
Don't worry, I've been ready for a long time.
What's that supposed to be?
When you're in the winner's circle, you'll wear this. This way, everyone will get a chance to see you in it. It'll be worth the 400,000 and bring me such joy to my heart that I did it.
You're not gonna go through with this, are you?
Yeah, like we have any other choice.
Fred, Melfina's not gonna have to wear that thing, is she?
Gene, you shouldn't bring Melfina here. It wouldn't be good. This place is much too conspicuous.
What's going on here? What do you know about this?
Oh, not too much, really. Only that the K-Pirates have been looking all over the place for you and are making a special effort to find Melfina.
Oh, are you gonna betray us and try to sell us out?
Of course not. Continuing to do business with you proves to be much more profitable.
We're not gonna let you down, Fred.
Good. Now let's see what you're made of.
We'll see you later. I hope you have a good time watching the race.
When does the race actually get started?
Not long, 30 hours from now. We need to get going. We got a lot to do. Take it easy, Fred.
You better not screw this up. I'm counting on you.
Well, well. What a shock. I never thought I'd see the day that you'd be cheering me on.
What I meant is returning the Master's love for you.
Oh, yeah, right.
Outlaw Star, control tower here. Negative return now confirmed.
This is the Outlaw Star here. Yes, negative return confirmed.
Planetary launches should always run as smooth as this. big cities have the best capabilities.
Yeah, but it costs so much to park, and we were only there for half a day.
Can't do anything without money here in Haifong, Jim, but if you're willing to spend a little, you could find just about anything that you could think of.
Now displaying route to designated start position.
I gotcha.
Proceed immediately to start position.
Hey, Gilliam, do you have any detailed maps of the Haifong area?
Yes, I do. My library is on par with that of a Space Force cruiser.
Good. Go ahead and get them ready, because we're going to be needing them for the race.
Really, what race would that be? And by the way, Gene, you still haven't explained to me why Suzuka didn't come along on this trip with you.
Don't worry, I'll explain the whole plan to you later. I don't see McDougal's ship anywhere.
You can tell all that from here?
Believe me, if he was here, I'd know it.
I think it's kind of creepy here.
Hey, listen, why don't we go check out that pre-race party that's going on now?
I'm there. We left Mel on the ship, you know. Are you sure she's okay?
I'm just worried about what Fred said. And since she preferred to stay behind, I figured that was best.
Maybe we should bring her back some cake from the party. I bet that she'd really like some.
Gilliam, I'd like to make a request to access Haifong's largest databank, if you will, please.
The most likely one would be at Dialone University. Just give me an extra moment, Melfina. And what specific subject are you interested in finding out about?
The subject is myself.
Yourself? What exactly do you mean by that?
I'd like some information to find out about who I really am. Why was I created at all? I want to know why.
Melfina, dear, in my world, thinking about oneself is not permitted at all. But I can truly sympathize with how you're feeling right now. And I will do all I can to help you.
Thank you, Gilliam.
The Haifong Space Race has now reached its 13th year and has become a truly auspicious event with our largest field ever. This year, it consists of 13 corporate ships and 29 private ships that have entered the competition.
I wonder if he's here somewhere.
The fact that there are 40 ships participating in this grueling race merely for the honor of winning is a true testimony to its popularity.
Looking around for him won't do any good. You don't know what he looks like.
So, I can still look.
Come on, Gene. We paid big bucks to be in this race, so let's at least get our money's worth. Check it out. Don't you want to try a little?
Yeah, all right. Hello.
Would you like something to drink, sir?
Thank you very much.
Hey there, sweetheart. Can I get something to drink from you too, darling?
Well, of course.
I'm thirsty for anything you've... Huh?
Yeah.
Hi.
I finally found you, Gene Starwind!
Hi.
I found you! I found you! I found you! I finally found you!
Okay, what are you doing, Aisha?
This is divine guidance from the god of Cthulhu! Oh, thank you, god of all Cthulhu! I can hardly believe it! Even though I had absolutely no money, I was determined to track you down, and so I hitchhiked all the way here across space!
You hitchhiked all the way across space to get here?
Yes, and it was hard! I went to where the ships were stationed, and when I got there, they made me do all this heavy labor. I drifted and wound up here on Haifong, and was so grateful to get this waitress job to earn just enough to eat. And just as I was paying myself, who would show up but you? Well, who knew we'd be running into each other again so soon?
Man, I can't believe what bad luck we have.
This is ridiculous.
Hey, you two, stop your babbling. I'm the one in control here.
Aisha!
Huh?
Behave yourself!
These two creeps, I mean gentlemen, were bothering me and I had to take care of myself.
That's enough! I'll talk with you later.
Stop! Let go of me! Let go! Ow!
If you cause any more trouble here, Aisha, you're not gonna get paid! I'm very sorry about that, gentlemen.
Hey, that's okay, really. It's no big deal.
I'm afraid there were not enough leads for me to get any information for you, Melfina.
That's all right. Thank you for trying.
We could try checking out the pirates through the Space Forces, but I think that's also going to be very difficult.
It's okay, you don't have to worry, Gilliam. I didn't think I'd find out everything there is to know about me right away.
Very well. I am sure that we will find a good lead eventually, Melfina.
Me too. Gene promised me that one day I would find out.
Oh, did he? Well, speaking of the devil, I believe he's coming through the door right now.
We're back! Hey, Melfina, guess what? We brought you a surprise!
Just for me?
Mm-hmm.
Now listen, Melfina, we need to resupply the ship, run a maintenance check, and get some rest, because we start in 12 hours.
Okay.
We start for where?
Ladies and gentlemen, the start of the 13th Haifong space race is about to begin. Participating ships have come from all over and are now assembling at the starting point. Which team will win the Wreath of Victory in the Haifong space race?
We leave here from Haifong 4 and head for the third planet, Haifong 3.
They say that it's a binary planet. Man, they sure picked a nasty place to put that checkpoint.
Oh, it gets much worse after that. Next is the fifth planet, and then an orbit around that gaseous nebula, and then we pass through the asteroid belt.
It says that you can use the checkpoint at either the first or the second planet.
The course using the second planet takes longer, but the course for the first planet is a little risky.
I like it already. Then we turn around and come back to Haifong. The trip totals 1.6 billion kilometers.
We're in this race, so we may as well win it, Gene.
All right, well, it's good to see you psyched.
That's because no ship is even going to come close to beating out the Outlaw Star.
You know it. Now, let's show them what the Outlaw Star is really made of. I'm gonna hunt you down, McDougal.
Gene, this'll be all for nothing if we don't finish in the top 3.
Don't worry about that.
All right, whatever you say. But if we finish in the top 3, that's 400,000 won minus the entry fee, then we get 200,000 won left for us.
The ships will start one at a time at 2-minute intervals. The first ship is approaching the starting gate. The Blue Continental, a private vessel that competed in the last 6 races, piloted by Ernest Blue.
All systems are normal. The output of all engines is stable.
We're number 26 in the lineup, so relax, it's gonna take a while.
Ship number 7 in today's competition is unique. The Nuburu Buribu will be driven in the race today by Mr. Nubata Kunono. He's here on business from Katarl Katarl.
Hey, he said that's a Katarl ship.
Oh, yeah?
Officer Aisha, how would you like us to run this space race? Like we normally do, or perhaps some other way?
Until I give an order, do what you want. But always remember to think of my orders the same as the Empire's orders.
Right. What the hell is an Imperial official doing here on Haifong?
Chill out, will you? We don't have any choice. We can't disobey the Empire.
Just you watch, my fair friends.
Well, I'm going now, Officer Aisha.
Newton reactor and gravity cycle unit are now coming online.
Well, it looks like he made it after all, and just in time. The El Dorado arrived late, but now the ship has managed to find its place in the starting lineup.
Huh? Oh.
The El Dorado, which placed 5th last year, is a favorite this year. Her captain is Harry William.
Harry William? Does that mean it's not McDougal?
Hey, I'm sorry I'm late. I got caught in an ether current storm on my way over to the race.
The El Dorado is scheduled to start in 7 minutes. Can you get yourself ready to go by then?
Sure.
All right. Good luck, Mr. William.
Hey, Harry, there's a transmission that's coming in. Says he's on the Outlaw Star.
I don't know that ship. It's about time we got started. Just drop that for now.
Damn, he won't answer.
Outlaw Star, the open channel at the starting point is for official use only.
Attention, the El Dorado is heading for the starting gate.
Let's fire up the engines. I'm gonna close in on that ship.
The officials will stop us most certainly.
Gene, now take it easy. Don't do anything crazy. You don't know whose ship that is for sure.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that. It's a long race, but I'll get my chance to find out for sure.
El Dorado, it's time to start.
Okay, Leo, go ahead and cut loose.
Yeah!
Following the Bonaparte, sponsored by the Penelope Corporation, is the Outlaw Star, a private vessel competing for the first time. Her captain is Gene Starwind.
I'd like to put 20,000 on the Outlaw Star.
familiar.
Is there something bothering you, Professor Khan?
Oh no, it was nothing. Really, nothing at all. Thank you for asking. It'll be all right. No doubt about it. That ship's the XGP-15A2. But what's it doing here?
This is your final check. Are you ready?
All systems green.
Outlaw Star, it's time to start.
Ready to launch.
To Haifeng 3. ETA is approximately 1,000 hours.
Please leave control of the autopilot to me.
And nail any slowpokes who slow us down, okay?
You bet I will.
It has been 14 hours since the race began, and the fastest ships have reached the first checkpoint. The Bonaparte is in the lead, and they're passing the checkpoint one after another.
What do we think is keeping our friend Gene?
Patience. Remember, they started in the middle of the pack.
I'll match orbital velocities with Haifeng 3.
Man, that's so incredible.
And the checkpoint indicators say... Oh man, it's right in the middle!
Other ships are increasing above their plane of revolution. It appears to be much more difficult than we thought.
I can project 2 routes to take. We can pass through vertically in relation to the plane of revolution.
Right, that's what the other ships are doing.
The other way is to time the revolution of the planets, and then you would fly straight through the checkpoint, like so.
Okay, which is faster?
Going through vertically is probably safer. Then we won't have to cut all the way across the planet's orbit.
So which way's gonna be faster?
Going straight through.
Okay, it's final, then we're going straight through.
Wait, there are too many factors, including the influence of the planet's gravity, their magnetism, and their orbital velocity.
Look, it's just like jumping rope, except we're skipping planets. We're gonna make it. Let's get going. Let's do it!
Just a moment. When the planets of Haifeng 3 get close, a tidal effect will take place, then causing sporadic waves to be dispersed.
What kind of waves? You mean like in the ocean?
If you classified it, it would be a metal.
What? I don't see anything.
We've now entered the area between the 2 planets.
We're gonna go straight through it. Come on! What the hell? What's that?
Hey!
There's trouble. A massive object appears to be closing in from the first planet. Hold on tight.
Wait a second, what are you saying, Gilliam?
It's probably a wave.
How do I get out?
There's no way out.
No way?
Gene, the checkpoint! I think it's gonna be swallowed up!
I finally caught you, McDougal. That guy thinks he's so cool because he's good looking. But under those good looks, he's not to be trusted. That's the problem with kids these days, I'm telling you. And then, to make matters worse, that hysterical cat girl comes over here in the middle of the race. Is this exciting or what? The Outlaw Star is racing ahead to win. Next time on Outlaw Star, adrift in subspace. You better get ready.